Next topic, LinkedIn, one of my favorites. What is LinkedIn? It's a website that was created by a recruiter for recruiters. Now it's much more of a business networking website for just about anybody who has a business or wants to connect with people who have businesses. Uh, Originally for recruiters. And yeah, it's a great source to find people, create your own profile, and really build your brand, build your message, talk about who you are and what you're doing there. Why is it important? So I think LinkedIn is the best recruiting tool, period. And for well, sorry, okay, comma, for finding technology professionals. So I think has it been 14 years ago when I started LinkedIn? Create your profile and just connect with people. I've really tried to connect with mostly people that are local, so Portland area, and just because I want to be able to have influence for the people that are close to me that I could get a job for. It doesn't make as much sense to connect with people around the globe that you might not be able to actually help. Um, but yeah, why else? I mean, you can also create your brand and your message to candidates. And what I've found is that the values I promote tends to attract the kind of candidate with similar values. So that's what I think about in the messages that I post. And you can learn about companies, you can learn about teams, like the interview teams. It's all out there. So if you know your candidate is interviewing for a job at a certain company, and you can research 3 of the interviews on LinkedIn and send them the profiles, it's such a huge advantage, insight into who they are and their background. And you can also learn about company technologies, all that stuff in one place. What's the how? How do we do it? Well, it starts with creating a profile. Um, Much like a lot of social networking websites, you create a profile and then just grow it. And I recommend local first, people that you talk to, candidates that you pre-screen, ask them if it's okay to send a LinkedIn invite, and then just stay connected. And they often know people also that you could help. So it's engaging those connections on LinkedIn, asking for referrals that way, or seeing the connections that they have as well. The other, how do we do it? Yeah, it also allows you to kind of, it becomes its own database where you can create projects and source for a certain skill set, like let's say .NET developer, and you can create a .NET folder and then drag all these profiles into that .NET folder. I think they're called projects. Um, and you can always go back to this one place to see all those candidates that you've worked hard to put in this one folder and qualify. You can go to one place to find all of them. You can also post content like new job orders or market insight, interview tips, and then ask for recommendations. And the recommendations definitely, I feel like, are a huge advantage, because if a person that you've worked with recommends you and they write something up on LinkedIn, one of their connections can see that, and it's instant rapport for anyone else that doesn't know me directly, that can see if their friend recommends me, instant rapport for the other candidates. That is what I've got.